Yo, what's going on? Thanks for watching my video. If you like it, go ahead and subscribe. And I'm trying to bring a bunch of how-to videos out there on YouTube. I know there's already a bunch already, but so today I'm gonna change the transfer case on this pickup. It's a Silverado, 2012 Silverado, and you know, a lot of people they change the oil, right? They might change the transmission fluid, but hardly anybody thinks about the transfer case. And the owner's manual here, I'm looking through the owner's manual, says transfer case fluid, normal service is about 156,000 miles. This pickup's got about 180, so it's time. Severe service, they say about 72,000 miles. So I don't know what this pickup did before, but anyway, I'm going to change transfer case fluid on this, and it's actually pretty easy. I'm going to get into here and show you. All there is to it. Let's see. Turn the light on here. That's all there is. There's two bolts. Okay, you got this bolt here. It's your drain. This bolt, you put the fluid in. Okay. When you drain it out, you put this bolt back in. When you put the fluid back in, you put it in here until it overflows and comes out this hole. That's all there is to it. So that's what I'm going to do today. These bolts or plugs are 18 millimeter. So got my 18 millimeter wrench. I got my 18 millimeter wrench here. And I didn't put it up on ramps, dang it, but it's kind of tight, but it'll work. And I got my drain pan there. I'm gonna put it calls for Dexron VI, and this is the AMSOIL stuff, and you can see it says Dexron VI compatible here. So I've got a couple quarts of that. It usually takes less than 2 quarts, but almost 2 quarts. I'm going to use this pump to I'm going to put that in here, and I'm going to pump it up into the transfer case. So that's what I'm going to do next. All right, so I'm going to take both plugs out here, and I'm going to drain. Let's see, I got this one. That's going to be your fill plug. And it's dripping out there. And this is going to be your drain plug. Got that loose here. So, oh, damn! I spilled some. Crap. Oh well. Yeah, it looks a little dirty there. So it's about due. This plug has some some crap on it. Damn it. But I'll clean that off and put the new fluid up in there. Alright, so I got the drain plug all cleaned up. That's a magnetic plug, and it did have some stuff on it, which that's what it's for, is to attract that whatever material that's under there to keep it out of the fluid that flows through the transfer case. So I'm going to put that up under here, and I got my pump on my stuff there. It's all done draining out. I'm going to put the plug in. Alright, so I got my drain plug back in, and made a mess here. And I'm just going to put my tube back up in here. It doesn't go in very far. It hits that gear, that sprocket in there, And then I'm just gonna pump enough fluid in here that it starts coming back out again. So, all right, so I'm all done. I kept pumping until it started coming out. I probably put, these call for about 1.6 quarts, and I probably put an extra pump in there. Maybe 1.7 quarts. So that's about what I put in there. And then I You know, I put my fuel bolt, or my, bolt back in. And, you know, you don't want to, like, over torque these. These are meant to, you know, get really pretty snug. I'm sure there's a torque rating, but you want to get them snug enough where, you know, they're not going to come loose and they're not going to leak. And you can kind of tell, you know. See, they're still spinning, but I'm not going to sit and they weren't that tight coming off. But and then check them, you know, the next day if you drive it. Check it the next day. Make sure it's not leaking. Wipe all this down. Make sure you wipe all this so that if they do leak, you can see it, and maybe tighten them up just a hair more. But anyway, that's it. You know, 20 bucks. And I would recommend doing this probably every 50,000 miles. You know, if you got this in 4-wheel drive a lot, I'd recommend doing it every 50,000 miles for 20 bucks and 10 minutes. You know, it's worth it to you know, keep your transfer case with good oil in it. And anyway, if you like this video, subscribe, and I'm gonna have a lot more do-it-yourself tips coming up. Thanks a lot.